What would you do if you had 6 months to live? What if someday just go to the doctor and you've got something and yeah, you just got 6 months to live. What you gonna do? I feel like some people would just be stuck on that and never really just accept that they're gonna die and keep breaking down over and over again. Some people would just, show more love to their people, do more things for their family, talk to their friends, spend more quality time with them. Some people would just keep working, you know, why not? Some people like working. Some would just go on like a massive self improvement streak, get the grind up and just like try to be better people. But yeah, everyone's unique in their own way. People would just have different reactions to dying. Well, not to dying, but to the idea of death. You know, once you find out that you're soon gonna die, the illusion that you're immortal and that you're gonna live forever, even though we know we are not, it still feels like we are. And once that illusion goes away, some people would just not be able to handle it. And, you know, as a teenager, understanding death and comprehending it is quite weird because I've been familiar with the idea of death for about a decade now. You learn this stuff when you're 6, 7 years old, that one day death's gonna come, and yeah, you can't avoid it. But it's still somehow avoided by us. Like the thought of death, we try our best to avoid it. And sometimes we're successful. Sometimes we just act like, yeah, this is gonna be fine. It's gonna come, happens to everyone. Nothing new in that. But still, sometimes thinking about death is weird because everyone around you is gonna die, and you just need to appreciate them while you can. And you need to give people their flowers while you still can, right? But even after death, what's it gonna look like, Some say it's just gonna be the same way as it was before you started to live. Just nothing. Blank. You're not gonna have a consciousness. So, yeah, it's just gonna be like that. And everything you did, everything you were, will not even exist for yourself. Everything you experienced would just be forgotten from the universe because ultimately no one really knows your life the way you know your life. No, people may know your deepest, darkest secrets, but there's a few things even you've forgotten. So it's pretty weird to think that it's just gonna be darkness and you just have to live with it. That still might be one of the better options because if heaven and hell do exist, then are you gonna go to heaven? Is it even possible anymore? Because everyone lies in the modern world. People sin a lot. No, it's normalized to lie, to bluff, to do things that are considered wrong, but people still act like it's all gonna be fine. People are rude, people get angry, people are lustful, and I'm not an exclusion. I mean, even if I try my best, ultimately I know I'm gonna do something bad. That's just how we are. And living with that fact is difficult, because what if I have already, you know, done enough bad things to just guarantee myself hell? And if I have done enough bad things, is there a way to do good things and earn a place in heaven? Because hell sounds scary. I don't think it doesn't matter if I grow up to like 60, I'll still think of hell as a scary place. As it's often described as like you can't even imagine the stuff they do to you in hell. And that shit's scary, man. Cause what? And like, I have tried becoming better as a person. I have tried to improve, and I think I have. Not a lot, but yeah, there's progress. But you never know. Maybe all the good stuff I do doesn't really counter all the bad stuff. It's just an addition to who I am. So maybe hell's guaranteed, and I'm just gonna have to make the best of life. And this is like, I sound calm while saying this, but it is scary. Like, come on, bro. Also, I don't have any wool, and this is gonna be, yeah. Oh, thank God. Anyway, shit. I'm just gonna dig a hole. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah. So like, even if I do good things to counter all the bad things I've done, there's really no guarantee that I am, ultimately going to ever just, you know, ever earn a chance to go to heaven. And it does scare me a lot whenever I think about it. But I feel like everyone goes through these thoughts, even if we don't normally talk about them. I feel like everyone has these, right? Moving on. Souls are pretty weird, because consciousness is still a mystery to us. We don't really know how we are even aware that we exist. And if people do have souls, it's pretty weird, right? Because then the idea of reincarnation takes place, which I think is a plausible idea, because if you are reincarnated, you wouldn't really have a memory of your past lives, because your brain's different. But it's still hard to comprehend that, someone can die and then their soul just goes into another being, and then they live as that being without ever knowing their past life. It's all just a lot to take in, and it's whenever I think about it, it's like, what am I doing? I have these random bursts of motivation, Oh my God, I'm gonna die. I need to like improve my life and be better. And I really do want to improve myself and become a better person. Stop getting angry at small things, stop being so lazy, work harder, be more efficient, take care of my loved ones, you know, take care of people in general, help the needy, help the poor people out. I want to do all these things, but it's easier said than done. You know, you actually need to care a lot. And I feel like I do care a lot because every time I see a beggar on the street, my heart just melts, because I just realize how much I am favored by God. Because when you're born, you don't deserve anything, right? It's a clean slate. You just get what you're given. So I do think I am lucky in that aspect. But still, death remains unanswered, and yeah. Um, oh, that's the village. What? This is kind of freaky. Yeah. So that's the biggest mystery in my life, and it's gonna be answered when I die. I mean, ultimately, we are gonna get the answer to death, but um, we just won't be capable to tell that answer to others, and that's really freaky. Because what's even the point? What's the meaning of life? And they say the meaning of life is to give life meaning. And I feel like the best way to give your life meaning is to do something impactful, do something good, for the people, for everyone. And it's really is really easier said than done. But yeah, that's what we do, right? We try our best. We try to live, and we try to let people live. Just try to be happy, make your loved ones happy, put in efforts. Sometimes your efforts are gonna be ending in disappointments, but that's fine, because that's life, you know. Good stuff happens, bad stuff happens, good days come, bad days come. It's all just a cycle, and you just have to be okay with knowing that that's coming. But I don't know if I ever will be okay with it. I mean, are you okay with it? In life, the only promised thing is death. Uh, it's scary. It's super scary. I mean, I can't even imagine what's gonna happen. And someday I will feel like I I don't deserve to go to hell. Someday I will feel you know, like it's gonna end on a good note and I'll go to heaven. That's another thing. The people you care about, once they die, where do you think they'd go? Because most of the people you love, you know all the good things and the bad things they do. And if you base it off of the bad things they've done, it's it's disappointing, to think that someone you truly loved, someone who loved you dearly, might be in the depths of hell. It's I just can't deal with it right now. Like I can understand that it's gonna happen, but I don't want to understand. I just want to be like you know, an ignorant kid who just thinks life's all sunshine and rainbows and it's gonna be all right. And you know, growing up is weird because you get more freedom. But would you rather have freedom or happiness? I don't know the answer to most of my own questions. And it's not like the first time anyone's ever thought of these. But yeah, I'm just expressing myself and whatever I think. And you just wasted your time listening to me. Whatever, bro. I hope all of you go to heaven. Yeah, wishing hell on someone is like so rude. Like, imagine you're just like, oh, I hate you. I want you to go to hell. Like, come on, man. I feel like that's something. Someone doesn't do anything to me that results in me wanting them to go to hell. Because sometimes, yeah, it's just, it's scary, and I would not wish hell upon my worst enemy. Because I don't have a worst enemy. But if I had one, I don't think I'd wish hell on them unless they do something, like what they did to Batman when he was my age. Was he my age? Wasn't he like 11 when that happened? Whatever. I'm not going on tangents now. Um, yeah, whatever. So, in conclusion, that's coming. It's not gonna be fun to die. It's gonna be a lot of pain, and we have no idea if it's just gonna end with void, or if it's gonna end up in like heaven or hell. And we don't really know where we're gonna go. I genuinely don't know. Cause I don't think I have ever met someone who has not lied a single time in their lives. Like it might not have been lied, but like even half truths. Like I have never met someone who hasn't, uttered a single half truth or a single lie in their life. And I haven't met a single person who hasn't ever been angry in their life. And are you really supposed to, know how to just be a really good, pure soul from the start of life? Because we don't know anything when we come to this planet. What the hell? Bro, this is my bed. Shut up. Alright, good night. Bye bye.